Alright. Yeah, should be live now. Let's have a look. Yes.
I thought.
Yes. Alright. Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. A little bit late today, but that's alright, we will still get the race.
That's alright, baby girl.
That's alright. Right, so anyway, why did I put the funny paper away? Yeah, let's get the, well, we don't need the tires really. Well, actually we do, but everyone's on softs right now. Let's get the telemetry, the lap data. Track web would be nice as well. Alright, and we are all set.
Yes. So Jonah's on the fast lap. He's up 3/10 in sector 1.
Alright.
And he did the funny Veloce James bunny hop in the second last corner.
Alright.
So he's now nearly 6/10 up. This could be pole.
Cool.
Could it be?
Yes.
A 37.
Yeah, well, pole position right now is 38.2, and he is currently on a high 38.6. Let's see what this is gonna be then. Ooh,
And
38 flat.
38-0.
And
Yeah,
that is
310.
provisional pole. Let's see right now. So we've got General Pepe is about to complete his lap as well. He's on P7 at the moment, and this is going to be a 38.5, puts it on P3.
Yeah, good luck.
I think up next we have, yes, that's XTXP.
He's on in lap.
Oh, he's on an in lap. Okay, yeah, I
yeah.
see.
Satoshi is not improving. He's 3/10 down.
Okay.
So that's probably it for him.
Oh.
Formula Chris is up a 10.5.
Funny steam overlay. Alright, let's have a look then. Yeah, Satoshi does not improve.
So pretty neat and tidy. The lap from Chris. Will it be enough to jump a few positions though?
Yeah, perhaps if he can improve, then he might jump a few positions, and he does.
Yep,
puts
he
on
did.
P3.
Yeah, he kept the 10.5 and he got P3. Nicely done. Bertie is 4/10 down, so he's not going to improve. And he pulls into the pits and nearly kills himself in the process. I'd say that's everyone, effectively.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's the funny timing glitch again. If people in the pits not retiring, and then it's running down the time remaining. At least I think that's what the case is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's what the case is.
It's the funny.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to wait a bit for that. But so anyway, yeah, I'm glad to see I can finally stream 1080p. Epic.
Pog. So once Alec B gets into the pits, the session should end.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be in maximum 20 seconds anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jonah puts it on pole position with a 38 flat. I think that's a pretty decent time around back.
That's a very good time.
A very good time even.
For me anyway. In my defense, I did not get to practice because I had an endurance race which I ended up not doing.
Wow. Why do I see funny AI drivers all of a sudden? Wait, what is this camera? Why has it put me on chase cam? Oh, and now it's a normal cam again. Okay. F1 game doing the funny things again.
It's doing the big funny.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Hopefully it sorts itself out.
Alright.
Larson retired at the end of that session with no time done, so
Yeah,
he'll be starting last.
yeah, that's
Uh,
unfortunate.
Sonix with the OP back of the grid 2 first challenge did a 42.
Mm-hmm.
Solid 4 seconds off pole.
I'm gonna guess that he did one banker lap and then he invalidated the other ones.
I think he just bonked the wall every time.
Oh yeah, that could be a cause as
Yeah.
well. So we're just waiting for the people to load in now so we can get started with the formation lap.
It does look sunny, so should be a dry race.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
is there ever really that much rain in Baku? We haven't seen it
there's a bit
in the real F1 yet.
sometimes,
Yeah,
I guess.
there's not too much around the area, I think.
No, not a lot anyway.
Yeah. It's just south of the Caucasus, I believe, so it's mostly the mountain range that's blocking off the
Yeah, but it is a coastal
blocking off the
city.
clouds. That is true. That is true.
It is right on the Caspian Sea. So.
Ah, yes. All right. So here we are. Formation lap is starting. Yes. Alright, so the top 10 all starting on softs as they have qualified on those. We have P11 Inferno Koi and Sanix and Larsen at the back of the grid starting on mediums. And then we have Alec B and Tilde. I'm not sure how to pronounce it actually.
Tilda, I think.
Tilde. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those two both are starting on hards. So they are on the complete opposite strategy. I'm expecting them to do a hard to soft.
Yeah, most likely. So Jonah in P1, Satoshi P2 there.
Yes, P3.
Formula Chris P3. I can't speak.
Me neither. But we'll try anyway.
Will this be more or less chaotic than Tier 3? So, Tier 3 was very chaotic.
I hope it will be less chaotic because, well, we are both part of the FIA team, so if it's gonna be about as chaotic as Tier 3, then yeah, funny things are gonna happen.
Not to give any spoilers, but I think Tier 3 was more chaotic than the Tuscan Grand Prix today.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
And that was a pretty chaotic Grand Prix, so.
Yeah, at least for the starts. Anyway. Rest of the race was fine as soon as everything got up to pace. But yeah, Jonah has got quite a gap at the moment. He's a little bit too far in front, and I think he realizes that himself as he's slowing down right now. But we should be getting underway shortly.
Yeah, starting to bunch back up a little bit, but still a big gap between first and last. So.
Yeah, but isn't it a thing this game? At least I've heard something about that. In this game, how your tire temperatures will get locked to the state that it's in as soon as the AI takes control over your car here.
I don't think that's a thing.
I thought I heard something about it.
I think it's the case that as soon as you're stationary on the grid, your tires start to cool. I'm not sure, mind you. I haven't tested it.
Yeah, I don't know actually. Maybe
like when you get cars disqualified from the formation lap, their tires end up cold as all hell by the time the race starts.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chris's car is out of position. That's a bit.
Oh yeah, he's just getting into position now.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna have yeah. And
what? Okay, Larson had a jump start in the session. I don't know what's going on.
Well, this is weird. And we are on the way. Well, that took a while. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, Jonah, yeah, gets a clean start, and there's one Haas going off at the back, but seems like a clean start so far.
A bit of bonking into turn 2.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
Nothing
wheel
too
banging
bad.
further down the field, but it still is looking good. So Jonah still leading the race, Satoshi in P2 and Formula Chris still in P3. General Pepe going for an overtake on Eddie, I believe, or defending. So he is now in P8. Yeah, on my screen Larson is now leading the race. Nice. That's obviously
Yes.
not correct. That should not be correct, anyway.
Well, he got a jump start somehow and didn't get penalized, which is quite strange. I have not seen that glitch yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Only for the host, but I'm hosting, so.
Yeah, so that makes no sense. So, not quite sure what happened there. Maybe he just lost connection.
His car got going before he disconnected, though. It's quite strange.
That is true, yeah.
So, effectively, anyway, Jonah is the leader. Satoshi P2.
Yeah, so let's have a look at what Larson's car is going to do right now. It's staying out at the moment. So...
No reason to pit. Ah, yes, OP 14.2.
14. Oh. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening up with this lobby right now. But
just because he's disconnected, it's a known glitch that when you disconnect, you get the fastest lap.
oh yeah, that's very nice. Anyway, yeah, fake garbage is going into the pits. Getting a new wing, so he must have gotten damage. Yeah, his wing looks damaged. Yeah, Jonah's already catching up to Larson's ghosted car, so I'm sure that it will not be a problem for the rest of the race. Larson is booting up the game again. So,
And he will find himself somewhere near the lead.
yeah, that will be something interesting to look at. There's a yellow flag further down the field,
Sanix
and
is in
that's
the wall.
Sanix in the wall.
Still alive.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened there. Might have broke himself, but he was on the outside, it seems, so maybe he had contact with someone. Not sure, maybe trying to overtake, but didn't quite work out in the end.
Might have been.
Yeah, so yeah, Larson's coasted car is now falling down the field.
Yeah, so thankfully it won't
P3.
affect the lead battle with DRS between Jonah and Satoshi.
No, yeah, it's down to
around next
P4
up.
now. Yeah, let me have a quick look at the Discord. Maybe Larson said something about it. So let's have a look if we have got any overtakes. Maybe Eddie. No,
Yeah,
he's still behind
Jonah had a big double lockup in turn 1, so now Satoshi is right on his rear. And he has DRS down to turn 3, so probably a bit too far back to actually make a move, but he'll be right up on his gearbox.
Yeah, it looks like we've got... No, that's... Furious is having a look on the inside, but deciding not to go for the overtake here. It's a little bit too far back.
Yeah, Furious is running pretty well compared to his more general form of late, so that's quite good. Well done. From the Chris, just outside the DRS of Satoshi, gap is 1.1 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just teetering on the edge.
Somewhere. Oh, Satoshi making a mistake there.
Bit of a mistake, yeah. So he's now lost DRS to Jonah, which is quite critical.
Yeah, Formula Chris is only 5 tenths behind him.
Jonah made a bit of a mistake off the penultimate corner, which gives Satoshi back a little bit of time, but it's still outside the DRS window, so no DRS this lap from Satoshi.
No.
Formula Chris is far enough back that Satoshi won't really have to worry about him too much.
Yeah, this looks like it's too far back. Satoshi is conserving energy though, it seems.
I
But,
think the
yeah, it should be clear.
yeah, I think the cutoff point to be able to make an overtake coming off the last corner is 5/10, 5 or 6 tenths. Beyond
Yeah.
that, it's just not doable.
Yeah, Larson has rejoined the session and has found himself in P10. Doesn't have control of the car yet, but I think he will do this on the straight here. At least as soon as he is available to. Oh, actually he still has to load into the session, of course, so it might take a little while longer. Yeah, he's not in the car yet, but
The
so,
gaps have disappeared.
yeah, yeah, nice.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Epic. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Lambertje is up in P5. Very close behind Furiosus. So, he is probably gonna have DRS on the straight. I think, yeah, Furiosus is locked up into that corner there. Looks like he didn't hit the wall. So, he's fine for now.
Bit of a train behind Satoshi. Formula Chris very close. Probably going to get it into turn 1.
Yeah, he's very close now.
Actually, probably a long way before turn 1.
Oh, was that Satoshi
lifted
slowing
out,
down?
I think.
Yeah, I think he
not
lifted.
sure what happened there.
Wait a minute.
Satoshi has DRS? What?
Did he just... Okay.
Did he just bait and switch? I think he did.
Yeah, but he lost the position anyway, so... and now he's...
It was worth trying.
Maybe... No, Furiosus was having a look on the inside there. It's not the time yet. There are 3 cars in the pits. Yeah, so Lambertje, Infernocoin and Larson all went into the pits.
Yeah, and Furious on Satoshi. Give it a go.
Yeah, he's having a look on the inside again, and he might do it again in the next corner, but no, he's staying behind right here. Satoshi hitting the curb a little bit too hard, so that's going to compromising on the straight. So Furious is going to have a look on the inside, and he does get the job done. So that's Furious up into P3. Now going through the castle section.
Oh, yellow flag, sector 1.
Yellow flags, that is Sanix, I believe. Yeah, and he lost a bit of his wing again. That's gonna be fun. Okay.
So now Justin will be the next one to try it with Satoshi. Too far back, and Satoshi just about has DRS on Furious, or does he? I don't think he does. He's too far back.
He might have, I'm not sure.
No, I don't think he does.
No, probably not.
But Justin is actually decently close. Satoshi is pitting.
Yeah, Satoshi is going in.
He seems to be struggling on those tires. So
yeah, I think
probably not a bad idea to pit.
I think lap 5 might have been a bit early to pit, but not entirely sure.
And going on to hard tires. So
yeah, it looks like everyone's going onto the hards, except for Larson. I think that might have been the AI that put him on those soft tires after the pit stop he made. But I think we'll find out after the race.
Well, I think he's pitted just this lap, so...
yeah, last lap?
At which point he would have had control of the car again, so...
Yeah. Also something to note, it seems like Formula Chris is falling off the back of Jonah. Cap has increased to 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, Furious falling a little bit off the back of Formula Chris as well, so it's spreading out.
Yeah, it looks like everyone has found their position. Yeah, so it's settling down a little bit now. There's not really any
Saying that,
battles
Formula Chris
going
has
on.
gained 6/10 on Jonah.
Oh yeah,
So Jonah had some kind of mistake there. And Jonah peeling into the pits now. That's kinda early, I would have
yeah.
thought.
Formula Chris and Furiosus as well. So Justin still going, so he is now into the lead of the race. Obviously he still has to pit, so that is not gonna last very long. So there's a few cars coming by the pits. So let's see where those top 3 guys are going to end up. Formula Chris is gonna end up in P5, just in front of Tilde.
Yeah. Gets out of Satoshi, in front of Satoshi, crucially as well. So
Yeah.
avoids being undercut.
Yeah, so Satoshi.
Actually, Jonah's behind Satoshi.
Yeah, and he has another car in front of him as well. That's Lambertje.
Jonah has had some kind of issue. Oh, do you know what it might have been? Sanix has just pitted, so I think he might have been held on the double stack.
Oh, that's very unlucky. Considering the position that Sanix is in right now, that's not really what you want. But I think we can all agree that this is the great Ferrari master plan.
Yeah. Very realistic, 10 out of 10. Good crossplay.
Good immersion, thanks guys. Thanks Ferrari, very cool.
Thanks,
so,
Kanye. Very cool.
Yeah, so now we have a 3-man DRS train here. Satoshi and Lambertje both behind Tilde. Satoshi already really pushing into his gearbox. There's a little bit of oversteer here, so he loses some time going into the straight. With the DRS he is going to gain all that again. Satoshi also has Lambertje behind him, but I think Lambertje is not really going to catch him up on the straight here because Satoshi obviously also has DRS for the car in front.
Yeah, probably not. Lambert's curiously not using any overtakes, so interesting. He probably would have gotten past Tilde if he did.
Yeah, he was a bit far away though, so I'm not entirely sure, but he might have been that he just waited for this straight right here.
Maybe, but now Tilde has DRS, so that's not an entirely sound plan. He's going to have to make a bit of a lunge.
Yeah.
And
he does put his nose in, but it's not enough to go for the overtake. So yellow flag in sector 2, and yeah, that's Sanix in the castle section. All I can say is please be ghosted. Which I think he will be. Oh, he's continuing again, it seems.
I think Sanix is trying to one-up his Monaco race where he did, I believe, 11 pit stops.
10 I believe it was.
Oh, and now he's dead. And that's a safety car.
Oh, that's very nice. But I mean, you can't one-up the 10 pit stop P10 finish in Monaco. I don't think you can. He basically maxed it out at the first try.
I don't think he can now.
No.
No,
well, not anyway. I don't think you can top that anyway. But yeah, so we've got a safety car right now, but a lot of people have only just made their pit stop, so I'm not expecting anyone to go into the pits right now.
Yeah, this does kind of screw over Alec B and Fake Garbage who had and Tilde actually.
Yeah.
Will, well, maybe not. Yeah, Fake Garbage probably won't make it to the end, and Tilde and Alec B, as I said, have not pitted yet.
Yeah, Lambertje is going into the pits though.
That's
There's
curious.
actually 4 people going into the pits. Jonah as well.
Maybe they think they can make it to the end on mediums from here. I think. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that is possible.
What they're doing. It is a bit of a stretch, but it is doable. And Fake Garbage with drive-through.
A drive-through?
Yeah, speeding under safety car.
Oh, and he retires from the session. Right, so the pack is now starting to queue up behind the safety car. There's a few guys still coming out of the pits. Well, Fropsy's still coming out of the pits, so now we only have hard and medium runners. Quite a few medium runners actually.
Yeah, with everyone pitting from fresh hards to fresh mediums, Tilda actually does not lose out at all. In fact, he gains quite a bit actually.
Yeah,
He's now
because
in
he is
P5.
now in net P5. Eddie as well, he's now in net P4. So I think, yeah, so I think it's mostly Furiosus and Jonah losing the most here.
Yeah.
Because Jonah was at the front. He's down to P8 now. And it seems like everyone right now is gonna try and go to the end. So he's gonna have to do some overtaking if he wants to get this lead back.
Yeah, that's how it'd be looking. I would think a safety car in next lap.
Yeah, I think so, because Fropsy hasn't quite caught up to the back of the queue yet, and yeah, 3 other cars as well, from XTXP on to the back.
Yeah, they're not far though. They're just about to catch now. So it's just Fropsy we're waiting on.
Yeah. So safety car should be coming in next lap then.
So one thing to note, it's going to be much easier to keep the mediums up to temperature under safety car than the hards. So expect Tilda and Lambert to get really good starts and Jonah to maybe jump Inferno Koi. If they time it correctly, obviously.
Yeah, of course. But that would be the thing to look out for as soon as the safety car comes back into the pits again.
Pro tip, don't accelerate and then stop on the safety car restart.
Yes.
Bad things happen.
Haha.
As we saw today.
Today? Oh yeah. Well, he did. Did Bottas really accelerate though?
No, not Bottas.
Wait, who?
I believe it was. Well, some people are saying it was Russell, but it looked to me like it was Ocon and Fiat.
I feel it was one of the Haases. I'm not sure which one it was. Magnussen it must have been then, I think. Because I think it was...
Magnussen was slow because he was checking up, because people in the mid-pack went and then slowed. So obviously Magnussen had to check up then, and Giovinazzi was going full throttle at that point, as was Sainz and some others, and bonking happened.
Yes.
I do realize now that we are spoiling the race on stream.
No.
We should probably stop that.
Yeah, nothing happened.
It was completely fine. Ooh,
look, safety car is coming in this lap. Let's talk about that. Instead of this other fictional race that we were just talking about.
Yeah. So the safety car is going into the pit lane, which means that the race will restart.
Yes.
That is a thing that happens in Formula 1 races.
It do be true.
Both real and virtual.
Yeah, so the pack is really bunched up now. Formula Chris trying to find his moment for a restart.
Sashi really close.
And now he's gonna go. Okay.
I think Formula Chris tried to bait that a bit.
I think he might have, but
see whether he broke or not, because that's a no-no.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he actually broke, because he did. Oh no, and it's free wide into turn 1. Well, and that's Eddie around. Yeah, he was the victim in there. It was the other Alfa Romeo, I think it was, that put his nose in there, which shouldn't have been. And okay.
Yeah, Bertie is dead.
He decides to retire.
Doing the Mahavir. Furious did the Mahavir as well.
Oh no.
So a chaotic restart.
Yeah.
Formula Chris has opened the gap beyond the DRS range now.
Yeah, so he's done very good at the safety car restart then. Satoshi is also clear of DRS of Justin.
General Pepe is dead in the castle section, as is Inferno Koi
Oh my
and
god, there's a
Williams.
big bunching up here. Yeah.
How this didn't go to safety car, I do not know, but okay.
I think it's because they are still moving. Well, they're getting out of the castle section again, so yeah, it's all green again, so that's gonna be wider than the safety car. Tilda
Yellow
retires from
flag
the session
in
though.
2. VSC.
Oh.
And Satoshi and Justin pit for presumably mediums with this VSC, so that should be quite advantageous.
Yeah, definitely.
Justin,
Oh, and Justin getting a new wing.
Yeah. He did end up tapping the wall in that 3 wide moment at turn 2, so.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually a few other people going in. Also a lot of people that already were on mediums.
Yeah, in all this, Jonah is back to P2.
XTXP serving a 5-second time penalty, I believe. Well, that's quite interesting that people on fresh mediums were going in again for new mediums. Yeah. So anyway, so Formula Chris is leading the race and Jonah is in P2 with an 8-second gap up ahead. And then we have Eddie in P3 on hards and Furiosus now in P4. He just made the overtake on Satoshi.
In the same spot pretty much as well, so
yeah.
Big F to Satoshi there. Yeah, Furiosus looks like he's a man on a march at the minute. Doesn't want to hang around, eyeing up Eddie for P3 now.
Yeah, he's getting really close there. Eddie locking up as well into this corner.
Yeah, so Furious, good drive out of the corner, already gaining time on Eddie.
Yeah, he's already closing up. DRS has been enabled. I'm not quite sure if it's for these guys. Actually, I don't think it is.
It will be active from turn 2 onwards. So
yeah.
this just a straight overtake. So Eddie might actually come back on it.
If he presses his overtake
button, which he does not. Correcting.
Yeah, he's probably waiting for the DRS straight that's coming up. But Satoshi is also really close behind him, but doesn't lose the position here. Eddie not really closing up to Furiosus.
Yeah, and Satoshi going for it. Well, has to think about it anyway. Furious really wide and locked up. And Satoshi really close on the back of Eddie. Bit close for comfort, perhaps.
Yeah.
So Jonah is falling his way into Formula Chris's lead. It's down by nearly a second since the restart, but you would expect that with fresh mediums initially anyway. So really the only bit of action right now is Eddie and Satoshi.
Yeah, Furiosus is already clear of Eddie's DRS. So it's going to be Satoshi that's going to have a look for an overtake on this start-finish straight. It's a very long straight that's starting right now.
Yeah, should be easy to get.
Yeah, looks like he's already closing up here from the slipstream, which apparently does exist in this game.
It do. It actually do.
It actually do. And Satoshi gets the move done well before the braking zone. Eddie almost runs into the back of him, but didn't happen just yet.
Oopsie. So no,
No.
Justin is on the back of Eddie, but Eddie has DRS to Satoshi, so it won't happen just yet.
Yeah, so over the last few laps, Jonah has made up about a second to Formula Chris.
About a second and a half, actually.
Second and a half.
Yeah.
So he is getting closer, but
close.
I think it's not gonna be good enough towards the end of the race.
Yeah, it's a pretty comfortable position for Formula Chris right now. And he'll have the tire advantage at the end of the race as well, I would think. So, I wouldn't be too worried in his position with his pace. Satoshi, now right on the edge of DRS with Furiosis.
Justin also, he's 2 tenths behind Eddie.
Yeah, really close.
So if Justin gets a good run out of the corner here, which he does, it looks like, then he's gonna have an overtake coming up to turn 1.
Yeah, and it should be a pretty easy one in the end.
Yeah, he's gonna get the DRS here.
Yeah, he's
going
already
a lot
there.
faster, yeah, and he's going past. Again, an overtake made well before the braking zone. Satoshi very close to DRS right now to Furiosus up ahead.
Yeah,
I think
he'll
he
get it on
gets
the
it.
straight.
Yeah, and he does. Yeah, he does have the DRS, so he's gonna close up even more right now. Eddie closing up to Justin again a little bit. But he's gonna stay behind for now. Justin locks up into that corner, but it doesn't cost him anything. Eddie having a little bit of oversteer, almost losing the rear, but he managed to keep it going. And it looks like, yeah, he's out of DRS.
Yeah, it was only really a matter of time on older hard tires. He was always going to be a bit of a sitting duck.
Yeah. Next car behind him is Alec B on fresh mediums, but the gap is over 15 seconds. So I don't think Eddie will be falling down really.
And Satoshi now right on the back of Furiosus, half a second. Satoshi a bit weak on the drive off the final corner though. He seems to be struggling there. It's costing him a lot. And he's got hardly any ERS either, so he's gonna struggle to make this one.
It's gonna be a tough one, but he is closing up and it looks like it might be enough. Furiosus defends the inside. And Satoshi's still staying behind here. So he's not gonna get the overtake done just yet.
Yep, it won't happen here either.
Yeah.
Not too far back.
Yeah,
DRS and Slipstream is only worth about 3/10 on this second straight.
Yeah, that's definitely not enough.
Furious is locking up a lot though, I have noticed. So, struggling a little bit.
Yeah,
so
he might feel the pressure from Satoshi behind. That might have been, that might be the cause. No, Satoshi is dropping back a little bit now, but that might be because he's saving energy, I think. No, he's not. He can't really save energy, of course, because the ERS system has changed. Funny.
there is no charge button. Wow.
Further down the field, Larson is really close behind XTXP. Gap is 4 tenths. It's the battle for P10, so he's gonna have a look to get back into the points very soon. So we're coming up to the start-finish straight again, and I think Satoshi is gonna get the ERS on the straight. But again, he is all out of ERS. Yeah, he does get DRS, but it's he's gonna gain maybe about 1-2 tenths, but only for the moment.
Furious, a bit of a mistake though, ran quite wide. Invites Satoshi back in just a little bit.
Yeah, Satoshi's gonna get DRS on this straight again. Satoshi having a little bit of oversteer there. Now further back down the grid, it looks like Larsen is gonna go for the overtake on XTXP. Yes, he does.
Yeah, pretty easy in the end.
Yeah, he was past him already before the DRS zone even started. So he's going to be well ahead into turn 1, so Larsen is now into P1.
You sure
P1,
about that?
no. Nice. P10, yes. 1 point. So
Come on, man, you put that zero there.
somewhat.
So Justin has actually caught the back of Satoshi a little bit and is now inside the DRS.
Yeah, so it's the three guys up here fighting for P3, all very close together. So that's gonna give us some nice fights to have a look at. All three of these drivers being very capable.
Yeah.
In these F1 cars.
Well, he's been in a while, and he actually got a good drive off the corner this time.
Yeah. So yellow flag in sector 2, and that's Fropsy going around. Yeah, he lost about half of his front wing, so he's gonna have to get that changed.
Yeah. So Satoshi gonna get it.
Satoshi going for an overtake. Gets squeezed a little bit there, but Furiosa's hanging on in there. At least he's trying to, but he's not gonna be able to defend. Yeah,
gonna have a look on the inside of turn 2. Thinks better of it.
Yeah. He's trying behind. So Satoshi is now in front of both Mercedes cars.
Yeah, but Furious is coming back.
Yeah, not for long. Furious is already coming back. It's gonna be very close here. There's a little bit of contact, but and Satoshi gets squeezed into the wall. I hope that didn't cost him any damage. It doesn't look like it. And Fropsy has retired from the session. He retired in the pit, so I think his car should stay in. It's not going to cause any problems for the rest of the field. Yeah, it looks like his car is staying in the pits.
So Justin will be watching.
And Jonah is around in the castle section.
I was just about to say Justin was watching this like the guy on the beach with the bomb, but now he definitely is.
Yeah, there's a virtual safety car out for the moment.
Yeah, Jonah was pushing too hard.
Yeah, Jonah is definitely gonna have to get this wing changed. He doesn't have any left. He's gonna have to go into the pits again.
Yeah, so
I think...
pit or not?
Who?
Does Formula Chris pit or not? He could go for top.
He might. He
does
doesn't.
not.
No, he's staying out. Well, because it might actually be a good choice, because he is going to be on a slower tire, but he has a 12-second gap behind. When Alec B picks up a drive-through penalty for speeding on the BSC.
Satoshi going for it on Furious. He was actually gaining on the Delta before it went green, and he had the DRS as well.
Yeah, so Satoshi is now into P2 in front of Furiosa again. Furious is gonna get the DRS on this straight.
Yeah, gets a good drive again. Satoshi trying to break the toe, but not really working. And Satoshi around the outside this time. Didn't want to do the same thing all over again.
Justin now having a look on the back of his teammate there. So the fighting between Satoshi and Furiosa has really brought the three guys closer together in this race.
Yeah, it definitely has.
So we're gonna
somehow, in spite of the fighting, they're still gaining on Formula Chris.
Yeah. Looks like it. They've gained about half a second so far over the last lap.
Yeah, it's ultimately probably not going to be anywhere near enough.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Well, obviously they were fighting, so they couldn't gain as much as they potentially could. So as long as they're not fighting too hard, they're gonna gain more, but it's still not gonna be enough. There's about 7 laps left.
Yeah.
So
No, 11.5 seconds in 7 laps, not going to be enough.
yeah.
Satoshi weaving aggressively, trying to break, so I don't know about that, to be honest.
I don't know, man.
Furious
Anyway, if Furious gets past, can I get another camera angle? Kinda.
And
Not really.
having
Justin
a
having a look, deciding to stay behind. So yellow flag in sector 3. Who is that? That is Larsen. Yeah, he went around in the last corner. He lost a good chunk of his front wing. He's probably gonna have to get that changed as well. So I'm expecting him to go into the pits and box for fresh softs. So yeah, during all that, Furiosus has gotten back past Satoshi again. It's mainly those two guys fighting for P2, and now I think Satoshi had a moment there, and Justin now going past. Yeah, Justin now moving to P3. And Satoshi nearly completely losing it. So now, yeah, he's all out of the DRS zone now, due to that moment he had there. So it's the Mercedes running in P2 and 3 at the moment, and so it looks like Satoshi is out of the fight for now.
Yeah, unfortunately he was running well, but rip.
Yeah, he was doing very good. Further at the back in P8 and 9, Infernocoy is getting quite close to XTXP, so he might be seeing a fight back there as well for P8.
Yeah, looks like it.
Justin does have DRS on Furiosa, but doesn't use it.
Which is...
That's quite odd.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
He remembered his button by this time, though.
Yes, Infernocoy already really close behind the XTXP. And he is gonna get the DRS on the straight. Moves out of the slipstream, and he is gonna go flying past XTXP now.
Yeah, pretty easy at the end.
Done. So Infernocoy up into P8 now for 4 points.
Yeah.
At least if he can keep this position. Looks like XTXP is falling off the back of him now. The gap is already a second, even though he has DRS.
Yeah, quite surprising. Good recovery from Infernocoy. He was 16th after turn 2, now P8. And Justin is quite close to Furious now, 6/10, but crucially, Furious has a lot more battery.
Yeah, Justin is using overtake here, so he is definitely looking to get closer. Maybe eventually further in the race to overtake his teammate.
It would have helped quite a lot if he'd used DRS last lap.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put it out there. Probably not gonna get Furious on this straight either. Furious is quite strong here.
Yeah.
Still benefit from DRS though.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna get him closer behind. Yeah, Furious is locking up a little bit there again.
Yeah, Satoshi has dropped way off the back of these boys. He's 3.5 seconds behind now. So.
Yeah, he's running in a little bit of no man's land right now, behind the two Mercedes.
Yep.
Max
Ahead
Verstappen, is that you?
Lamau.
If only. I was about to say something, then I remembered that we shouldn't.
Yeah. throw. Good save.
Oh,
Oh, stinky. Yeah, Furious is really strong in Sector 2, I've noticed, and that's causing a big issue for Justin and the like trying to get past him. And he's actually broken the DRS now.
yeah, yes. Well, it's gonna be really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does get DRS, I think. Yeah, he does.
But got it back, but he had to burn his battery to do it.
Yeah.
So he now has no ERS left.
Yeah, that's not really gonna help him throughout the upcoming lap. Maybe if he gets a good run through turn 1 and 2, which looks like he does. Yeah, he's gonna get the ERS on this straight, so that's gonna help him a little bit as well.
Bit of a scrappy exit though, so...
Yeah, he touched the wall a little bit there. So not really what you want, of course. Furious is again locking up into turn 3.
Yeah, still making VFX though, and he's actually hopping the curb
Yeah.
on the inside, which is interesting.
Yeah, so right now Justin is again about 6 tenths behind Furious, just like last lap. So, oh, I think Furious has made a small mistake there, because Justin has gotten a lot closer now.
Yeah. Considering the continued pace at which the medium runners have got into forming the Chris's gap, I think if Jonah hadn't have binned it, he might have been challenging for the win by now.
Yeah, I think, probably, yeah.
Yeah, they've caught 5 or so seconds at least since the restart after the VSC. Jonah was 4.1 behind when the VSC came out. Well, when he caused the VSC.
Yeah. So Justin is considerably closer behind Furiosus now, but Furiosus, yeah, he's not using his battery really to defend.
Doesn't need to.
No, Justin is too far behind into turn 1. If he's gonna get a good exit, then he might be having a look into turn 3, but I don't think he will.
No, he's too far back.
No, it's definitely not gonna happen here.
Yeah, he's able to get quite close. Larson
yeah, Larson has got disconnected again. Well, he was running in P11. There's not really anyone close to him, so...
Yeah, rip.
Doesn't actually cost him that much at this point, but unfortunate nonetheless.
Oh, Furious nearly tapped the wall there in Castle section. Got very close to it. Thankfully he didn't. Justin is quite close now. 3 tenths.
Yeah, he's really on the back of him now.
Yeah, if
Both
you can get a good drive off here.
Yeah, they're both on about the same amount of ERS. So we can say that it's somewhat a fair fight between the two of the Mercedes cars. He's already closing up because of the slipstream, and the DRS is definitely going to help him here.
Yeah, which way is he going to go? He's going to go to the outside.
Yeah, he has to go
Furious
around
smartly defends the
outside.
inside. And he gets it.
Yeah, he gets the move done. Justin up into P2. And Furious is down into P3. Obviously not defending too hard from his teammate, as it would only have costed them time.
Yep. Yeah. Took Justin quite a while to get by Furious in spite of his pace, but got it done in the end. The gap to the lead now down to 4.5. They're gaining, but it's 2 laps from the finish. Well, 1.5 really, so it's not going to be enough in any case.
No. Unless Formula Chris makes a mistake, but he hasn't been making mistakes this entire race, I think, so...
Yeah, he's been pretty smooth this whole race, so...
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Although my intervals are gone, so that's pretty nice.
Yep, mine are too. Very cool. Thank you, Kanye.
Thank you, Cody's. Very cool.
And
Formula
yeah,
Chris.
Furious.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Furious has dropped right off the back of Justin now, so I guess that's 30-year playing into effect.
Yeah, looks like he's well out of DRS at this point. I'm gonna guess that the gap is about 1.5 seconds. Maybe 2. But we'll see as they come over the start-finish straight. Yeah, gap 1.8. About gap between Justin and Formula Chris is 3.7 seconds, so that's definitely not going to be enough for Justin to have a look at the lead. It's the last lap of the race, so by all things it looks like Formula Chris is going to take the win today.
Oh, Jonah, 3-second time penalty. But he's got lots of space behind him, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, probably not.
And the gap actually going up slightly to Formula Chris, so I guess the mediums have finally hit the cliff.
Yeah.
Longer than I expected, but yeah, it has happened. Actually pulled it a little bit back though, so maybe Chris made a mistake or something.
Yeah, that might have been it as well, but Chris is now coming around the final corner. He only just has to do these 2 kinks, the left right.
Yeah.
And then he's all safe through.
That should be the win.
Yeah, so I don't know about any time penalties, but he should take the race win here. So he crosses the line. Gap is 3.2 seconds to Justin. Yeah, Justin takes second place. Furiosus finishes behind in third. Satoshi takes 4th position. 9 seconds up the field. There is Eddie taking home P5 for Haas.
Solid drive from Eddie.
Yeah, Jonah very unfortunate taking P6. He could have been a lot higher up than this.
He could have won. He could have won quite convincingly, actually, looking at the gap between Justin and Formula Chris at the end.
Yeah, he was leading the race for a good chunk. General Pepe takes it home in P7.
And Inferno with 4 points for P8. A solid drive from the back from him.
Yeah, so seems like a good day for both Mercedes and Haas. XTXP finishes 9th and Alec B takes the last point in P10. And the last person to finish the race is Larson in P11, who's got quite unlucky with him getting disconnected a few times.
And the bizarre starting glitch as well, which is quite strange.
Larson, what are you doing?
Yeah. Finishing in style is what he's doing.
Okay. Thank you, Larson. Very cool.
Larson, helps if you push in a little bit of brake.
Yeah. So
stops you from setting around into the wall.
Can you like?
Yes. OP reverse finish.
OP reverse finish. You know, I would actually have started laughing if he got disqualified like 1 meter before the finish line. It wouldn't make a difference anyway, but still.
He's P1.
Oh, he's driver of the day.
Yeah,
very
the game is
nice.
glitched out and said that Larson has won.
Oh, that's very. Oh, okay, that's weird.
Very cool thing. And the OP 14.2, such blistering pace at the end.
Yeah, amazing fastest lap of the race.
Yeah. Jonah, the next fastest guy, 1 minute and 27 seconds slower on his fastest lap. Pathetic pace from Jonah. Disgusting.
Oh my god.
It's good.
So yeah. So Formula Chris takes the win today. It's a nice little lobby bug. So yeah. So Formula Chris takes the win today. Justin takes P2, and Furiosus completes the podium for Mercedes. So Mercedes getting a good amount of points today.
Yep.
So
And good to see Furious back up there.
yeah,
No,
yeah, definitely. At the start of Tier 2, he had been, like last season, he had been running somewhere near the top of the field, and last few races he hasn't really been there. But it seems like he has found his speed again.
Yeah, so good stuff from him. Hopefully he can keep it up. So now I guess it is interview time.
Yeah. We can
If
do
anyone wants interviews, channel 4.
yeah, we can do some short interviews. Don't really have too much time, because Tier 1 is going to start very soon as well. Yeah, so there's people playing ACC maybe in general chat 4.
We
So
should probably name general chat 4 interview channel. That might be.
Yeah, that might be an idea.
That might make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if anyone is up for an interview right now.
I'm gonna guess Satoshi wants an interview and yoink him in.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Hola, mi amigos.
Hello.
Interesting race. I think you kind of faded towards the end. It looked like
I completely hollowed.
What?
Well, I can imagine.
So basically, quali was okay. I choked my last run, so it should have been a 37. But yeah, obviously choking 24/7. Race was okay. I was trying to. I was in the same place with the top 4 guys, but the rears said adios and not working anymore. So I wanted to undercut anyways, but I lost 5 seconds basically, something, and then safety car came in. I was planned to do so. I was said to myself that I might should gonna go for the mediums, but nope. But I decided to go to the VS pit at the VSC because I was like, maybe there's going to be a safety car later during the race, but nope. And basically the reason why I lost P2 that I got, of course, I've lost it like 2 or 3 times and I couldn't gain that time back. So yeah, I don't know. It should have been a race win, but if I don't do those things, I don't know. But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, you were looking. Yeah, you were looking good battling with these 2 Mercedes, but then at one point you just lost it, and then as soon as you ended up out of the DRS, then you
Yeah.
yeah, you just kept on losing time.
I might had a slightly chance to pass Furious at the end, but I think he had damage because he really slowed down. But
yeah, he did.
If I wouldn't lose that amount of time, I would have been then I would have passed him. But I think overall I lost about 10 seconds because of those mistakes. So I don't know. Like, I am really angry to myself for doing those mistakes. But yeah.
Yeah, that's how
But
it feels sometimes.
Phoenix, please make it to the safety car later. Thank you. If you watch this. No, I'm joking. Uh-oh. But yeah,
Oh,
but
Oopsie.
yeah. Canada is all around my favorite track all around, so hopefully I will get the W. But I don't know if I would make it to home back in time. But I don't know, man.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, one more thing. I did zero. Once again, I repeat, zero practice for Barcelona, and
Mhm.
it's going to be fun.
Alright, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully I will be on the points again. To be honest, I seriously I did zero practice, but yeah, fingers crossed.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Fingers
Well,
crossed. Yeah. Yeah.
good
Cheers, guys.
luck.
Yeah. Cheers,
Uh,
guys. Bye bye.
Alright,
Could be it.
so yeah.
Could be it.
Okay, so I suggest we take both Furiouses and Justin in at the same time, because
Yes.
they're teammates.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Solid race for Mercedes, double podium. So how do you feel?
Oh,
Where did
by
Oh,
the way.
your teammate left? Okay.
What? Hmm? What?
Oh, he came back.
What?
So
Huh?
yeah, question of Pixel Ernst, double podium. How do you feel?
I'll start, I guess.
Well,
I feel happy.
kind of both of you, so feel free.
Yeah, I started, considering I started P8 and then climbed back up into P2 with all the carnage I've had to box like twice, I think, because I got front wing damage. And then after a second safety car, not exactly sure what happened, the Lamberts just send it into turn 2, costing both of our races, really. But yeah, happy that I got to extend my championship lead to Jonah, who unfortunately finished P6. And I'm just happy that we came cleanly, myself and my teammate, so like that we could finish second and third, and his first podium.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Um, Hi, Furious. Do you want to speak? Come on. Say something. I'm giving up on you.
No.
Either he's dead or he's not here.
Could
Well.
be both.
Oh,
Sorry,
Oh.
there you go.
I was muted.
Yes.
OP.
I was thinking why you can hear me.
Ah.
Okay,
The phone.
yeah, anyways, I started P6 and it started really well, but safety car restart after that carnage in turn 2. I had to take into the exit road and I was pretty much last. So coming off P3 is pretty amazing after that all carnage. So I'm very happy for my first podium and for the team.
Yeah. Well done. It's good to see you a little bit more on pace, like you were last season. Do you think you can continue this run of form?
Yeah, actually, I had trouble with my quali because for some reason my car didn't shift down, so I had to rejoin. But when I rejoined, I had only time for one lap, so I went for a short lap, like just to get a time in. So I had actually pace to get like top 3 or something. I think Justin had the pace to get into top 3, but at least in the race we made up.
Yeah, a very solid result for the both of you. Well done. It's pretty good for the constructors. So
Yeah,
I'm sure
finally.
you'll be paying attention to that pretty closely. You are actually leading anyway in the constructors, but
Yeah,
that should
Justin
help.
is basically carrying the team.
Ah, yes.
Oh no, you got P3.
Like he did it, like he did it last season.
No
He
comment.
had enough points to win the constructors without me. So
Yeah. Well, at least you're helping, which is the
now,
main
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So, GG's on that, I guess.
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So any final thoughts, either of you? How do you feel about Canada?
Oh, I hate that track.
Wait, Canada. Is Canada the
Yes,
next race?
yeah.
Yes.
It will
No.
be.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yes.
is. Yes. Ah, nice.
I
That's a
think
nice.
after Canada it will be better for me, but yeah, Canada will not be that great
For me,
for me.
I love Canada. Canada's like, I think it's my second favorite track after Austria. So that's definitely something to look forward to. And I know last season, I got a dominant win there. I think it was like it could have been like 25 seconds if the last safety car wasn't there. But even with 3 laps to go last season with the safety car, I still managed to pull away an 8-second gap. Not to brag, but I'm looking forward to next week.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
All right.
Well, good luck anyway. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream here then, and we're just gonna. Yeah, in 25 minutes we're gonna head on over to Tier 1, which will be streamed by Sanix and Eddie, I believe.
Nice.